Hello, savvy savers! I'm here to reveal a money hack that saved me $10,000 this year. Just imagine what you could do with an extra 10 grand. Maybe pay off some debt, start a new hobby, or even take that dream vacation. This isn't some abstract financial theory, but a practical, easy-to-follow method that I personally use to transform my financial situation. So, are you ready to turn your financial life around? Stick around, you won't want to miss this. My journey with money hasn't always been smooth sailing. I grew up in a middle-class family in the bustling city of New York. Money was always a bit tight, but we managed. As I got older, the financial challenges became more personal and more real. I had bills to pay, a student loan to manage, and dreams to chase. But no matter how hard I worked, it always felt like I was just staying afloat, never really getting ahead. In my early 20s, I had a job that paid the bills but didn't leave much room for anything else. I was living paycheck to paycheck without a safety net or a clear financial plan. It was around this time that I started to seriously consider my financial situation. I knew I needed to make a change, but I wasn't sure where to start. The turning point came when I stumbled upon a book about personal finance. The author spoke about a concept that I had never considered before: a money hack. This wasn't a get-rich-quick scheme or a shady loophole. It was a simple, practical strategy that anyone could implement. It was about being intentional with your money, understanding where every dollar was going, and making conscious choices about your spending. I was intrigued, to say the least. I decided to give it a try, and I started by tracking every single penny I spent. It was a tedious process, but it gave me a clear picture of my spending habits. I was shocked to discover how much I was spending on unnecessary things. It was a wake-up call, so I started making changes. I cut back on non-essential expenses, started saving more, and focused on paying down my debt. Slowly but surely, I began to see a difference. My financial situation started to improve. I was no longer living paycheck to paycheck. I was saving money, paying off my debt, and even investing a little. And that's when I discovered the money hack that changed everything. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the money hack that changed my life. You see, this isn't just a trick or a hack, it's a complete mindset shift. It's called the 50-30-20 rule. This isn't some secret knowledge. It's a widely known budgeting method, but the real hack is in the way you use it. Here's how it works. You take your after-tax income and you divide it into 3 categories. 50% goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. Sounds simple, right? But the magic happens when you start to redefine what you consider as needs and wants. This is where the mindset shift comes in. You start to question every purchase. Is this a need or is it a want? And you'd be surprised how many needs can quickly become wants when you scrutinize them. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Calculate your after-tax income. This is the amount you take home after all taxes and deductions. Step 2. Divide this income into 3 categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings. Step 3. Define your needs and wants. This is the most crucial step. Your needs are the absolute essentials: rent, groceries, bills. Your wants are everything else. That new pair of shoes, the latest smartphone, a dinner at a fancy restaurant. Step 4. Stick to your budget. This might be the hardest part, but remember, it's all about the mindset. You're not denying yourself, you're just prioritizing. And finally, step 5. Review and adjust. Life changes, and so should your budget. Review it regularly to make sure it still fits your circumstances. That's it. This method isn't just about saving money, it's about gaining control over your finances. It's about knowing where every single dollar goes and making conscious decisions about your spending. And that's it! Simple, right? You might be wondering, how much did I save exactly? Well, the results were nothing short of astounding. By using this money hack, I managed to keep a whopping $10,000 in my bank account over the course of just 1 year. Let's break that down a bit, shall we? On a monthly basis, this hack allowed me to save roughly $833. If we go even further, that's about $207 every single week. Daily? We're looking at a savings of around $30. Now, these numbers are based on my own personal spending habits and income, but let's talk about what you could potentially save. Say you're spending $20 a day on unnecessary expenses. By utilizing this hack, you could be saving $6,000 a year. That's a significant chunk of change that could be going towards a new car, a vacation, paying off debt, or even just building up a nice nest egg. So no matter your financial situation, the savings potential here is huge. Every single dollar you save is a dollar that can be put towards something that truly matters to you. And remember, these savings accumulate over time. Before you know it, you'll be looking at a much healthier bank balance. Just imagine the possibilities with this extra money in your pocket. All right, we've talked about the potential savings, but let's dive deeper into how you can calculate your own savings. I want to provide you with a simple formula that you can use to estimate your savings based on your unique financial situation. Firstly, take a look at your monthly expenses. For instance, if you're spending $500 a month on unnecessary expenses, you could potentially save $6,000 over the course of a year by implementing this money hack. Secondly, think about the long term. It's not just about the immediate savings, it's about how those savings can add up over time. If you could save $500 in 3 months, that's $2,000 in 6 months, and a whopping $5,000 in a year. Now let's talk about what you can do with that money. You could invest it and let it work for you. You could use it to generate additional income. The potential compounding effects of investing your savings over time can be mind-blowing. Small savings can grow exponentially when invested wisely. I've personally experienced a tremendous impact on my life through these savings. It's not just about the money. It's about the reduced stress, the increased financial confidence, and the ability to pursue my dreams. So I want you to imagine how this could improve your own life. How would these potential savings change your financial well-being? How would it feel to have that extra money in your pocket? Remember, every dollar saved is a step closer to your financial goals. So let's keep moving forward and see just how much we can save. Before you rush off to try this, I have a few more tips to share. Firstly, consistency is key. This money hack isn't a one-time deal, it's a long-term commitment. Just like going to the gym or learning a new language, you've got to stick with it to see the results. Secondly, don't get discouraged if you don't see instant savings. This hack is like a snowball rolling downhill. It starts small but gains momentum over time. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your wealth. Thirdly, be prepared for setbacks. Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs when you least expect them. Emergency expenses might crop up, or you might have a month where you just can't save as much as you'd like. But don't let that derail you. Stick to the plan, adjust as necessary, and keep moving forward. If you're feeling overwhelmed, there are plenty of resources out there to help. Personal finance blogs, budgeting apps, or even a good old-fashioned Excel spreadsheet can be invaluable tools. And never underestimate the power of a supportive community. There are countless online forums and social media groups filled with people who are on the same journey. Finally, don't forget to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Every dollar saved is a step closer to your goals, so pat yourself on the back, do a little happy dance, and then get back to it. With these tips in mind, you're ready to conquer your finances. Now it's your turn to give this money hack a try. Imagine the freedom that comes with an extra $10,000 in your pocket. Let's make that dream a reality. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Want more life-changing tips? Hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. And hey, if you've got your own money-saving hacks or experiences, don't be shy. Share them in the comments below. I can't wait to hear about your success stories. Thank you for joining me on this financial journey. Stay tuned, we've got more savvy tips and hacks heading your way. Until then, keep those pockets full and your budget in check. Remember, every penny counts. See you next time.